But this project could not have happened without this board. They did a spectacular job. They stepped up. They took a leap of faith. They empowered me as the executive director to get this project done. They gave me virtually unlimited authority to make decisions, to make design changes, to approve things, and I had to report it to them after the fact. That caused this project to be built in record time and under budget. There's portions of this project that are 6 months ahead of time, done. This project's going to end up somewhere between $20 and $40 million under budget, under the original budget. That's huge. I mean, you just don't hear about that.
And I wanted to talk just a minute about the team. Not any individual, but about the team that was put in place to deal with all these various issues, from the funding all the way through startup. I think Kipling spelled it out the best way when he said the strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. The belief of this team is that they have the ability to change the face of Pensacola and Escambia County forever. They're not moving a wastewater treatment plant. They're changing the face of Pensacola and Escambia County forever. There's not been one superstar in our team. We don't have a single, we got some stars, we don't have any superstars. We all have had our moments in the sun. We all complement each other. We all make the person next to us look better. And they do the same for us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the essence of a true team, driven by their belief and their ability to write the future, and they have written the future.
10 years, this has been a dream. And for those of us who were here during Ivan and got up the next morning and said, how do we get this community back? And I can tell you from Gulf Power standpoint, we were there going, we've got to get the sewage treatment plant back, we've got to get the hospitals back, we've got to get the lift stations back, and police and fire. And that was our full dedication, and we worked closely with the ECUA and the board members and the city and the county, and that was our goal. And it was an amazing thing to see, but what was even more amazing was after that was over, and this community came together and said, we're not going to do this again. We're going to make sure that we don't put the economic future of this community at risk. And whatever it takes, we will do. And we will go to the federal government, and we will go to Tallahassee, and we will go wherever we have to, but this is going to be done. And I don't care who you talk to. This was, as you heard Steve and Fred say, this was the shared goal. It's the future of our community. It's economic development, it's jobs. And people rallied around that, and today is a result of thousands of people who wouldn't give up on that dream. And people who put political capital on the line, sweat equity, 20-hour days, and when it was slipping through, I remember times when money was slipping through, going to see Fred, and he goes, we're not losing this. And the mayor, everybody, it's just such an amazing thing to be part of.
There's two areas that I want to talk about from a FEMA perspective. We provided funding, obviously, for the project here. And one of them is the relocation from downtown out to here. This virtually assures, this project out here and the construction out here virtually assures that there will be minimal or no federal dollars required for any future storm events. That is huge. That is huge to have that happen. We've been taking pictures and video and quotes from this project out here for the last couple of years, and this will be one of our best practices in the future. The second one I want to talk about is partnership. And I was reading through some of the press clippings, and I've been following the project and the articles written by Steve and others and quotes from them. And he said this is streamlined partnership at its best. And I want to echo that.
The use of reclaimed water by IP is new. We have manufacturing facilities in North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. And not one of those plants uses reclaimed water. This should be the first plant in International Paper Company that will be using water of this nature. And it'll be one of the first mills in the paper industry that will be using this water. So this is no minor accomplishment. What happens in Pensacola is going to be a model for what's possible elsewhere in this country, not to mention the state of Florida, and for that matter, even worldwide. And it's not gone unnoticed, both at the state level, the federal level, and even with the Florida State Legislature. This project has been supported by all those organizations from day one.
The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the ECUA board to step forward. We're going to have a photo opportunity, and I'm going to ask them to turn the valve off for the old plant downtown. And then I'm going to ask them to turn the valve on for the new central water reclamation facility. Turn it off.
Right.
Turn it on and let's start this new plant.
Grab it, Larry.